We have an irrational fear of facing our own death. We don't like to think about it because we think that it will be depressive or scary. But actually, reflecting on your own mortality has the opposite effect. It refreshes and energizes us instead of saddening us. And you can also find peace in it. Now you might be thinking like, the fuck are you talking about peace? Thinking about that is scary, it's uncomfortable, it's the unknown. Well, yes, it can be that. But most of the time, what's scary and uncomfortable is exactly where the treasure is. The ancient story of the dragon guarding the gold in that big castle. Because where the dragon is, where your fears are, that's exactly where the treasure is, where the gold is. The place where you don't want to look, that's exactly where you gotta look, and that's exactly where you'll find the treasure. And the treasure in this case is clarity. You gotta face the dragon, face your fears, and that's where you find the treasure. Reflecting on your mortality can give you clarity. Because imagine if you were told that you have 1 month left until you will die. Now, what changes would you make in your life if you just found out about it? Like, that would just shake you up and shake your whole life up, knowing that you only have 1 month left. Or imagine if you somehow died and you were resurrected. Like, how would that change your outlook and your perspective on life and on other things in your life? When we think about that, it just shakes us up. It wakes us up to the reality that we're not here forever, that we're going to die. And that mystery, that unknown, what will happen. Thinking about that helps me a lot, especially with thinking about what I want to do, what do I want to spend my time with. Because right now I'm learning programming, I'm at university. Thinking about it, I don't want to become a programmer. I don't want to spend years of my life at a company typing away at my keyboard. I want to do something that I actually enjoy, that brings me fulfillment, that is challenging, and that hopefully contributes to the world and hopefully helps other people. That's why I'm considering becoming a teacher, teaching other people. Well, with my computer's degree, I can only become maths teacher or a IT programmer teacher. But I want to become a teacher, to teach the kids and to help the kids and to teach them things that they don't learn about in school. Because it's so bullshit. Like, really, if you think about it, what did you learn in school? Like, you learn things that would be useful in college, yes. If you were to become a professor or some kind of physicist or engineer. But otherwise, not much. Yes, you did learn some things, but not much. That's what I want to change. To actually make the kids interested in learning and teach them stuff that actually matters and is interesting and that will help their lives, their everyday life out. Not like Pythagoras theorem or something like that. Even though it doesn't pay well. Because at the end of the day, money, that's not what you want to be chasing. Because once you die, you won't take any of that with you. And chasing money won't bring you any fulfillment. I'd rather live a poor life, but one that's fulfilling, rather than be a rich millionaire. I'd rather live a life that's short but exciting, than a life that's long but full of things, full of having to do things that I don't like doing. Now, how will reflecting on your immortality change your life, your actions, your beliefs? Because you would act way differently and think way differently if you knew that you would die in a month. And if you think about it, it's not such a scary, or not scary, weird, not weird, crazy thing to say, that you will die in a month, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. You could die any moment. But still you could have this belief in the back of your mind that still you're going to live until you're 70 or 80. No way you're going to die before that. Like, everyone lives until that. You will get until 70 years of age or 80. Really though. Have you ever questioned that belief? Because it's quite a luxurious thing to say that you'll make it to 70 or 80. Knowing that not even tomorrow is guaranteed. And you're saying that, yeah, I'll live until 80 years old. You don't even know if you'll wake up tomorrow. It's not guaranteed. Every single day is a gift, is another chance. A sword dangles above you every second of your life. Let me tell you this ancient story about this sword dangling above you. It's a very cool story. Basically, a long time ago, a courtier made light of the responsibilities of his king. He said that it's not that difficult to be a king. And to show that he's wrong, the king decided to swap places with him. And he just made one adjustment. He hung a sword above the throne where the courtier was sitting, just by a hairline. Like, imagine that. He hung a sword above the throne by a hairline dangling there, and you sitting up below that. To show, he hung this sword to show the burden of kingship and the fear of getting assassinated, that you're the king. Like, this is such a cool story, I really like it. Now this sword, this threat that you can die at any moment, can send us in two directions. We can either fear it and dread it, or let it give us motivation. Let it motivate us to do good and to be good. So I encourage you to think more about your own death. You can put it up your wall, remind yourself, put it as a phone background, that you're going to die and tomorrow is not guaranteed. Because it can show you just how trivial so many things are in life. And knowing that, you can begin to play life with humor. Like, you won't stress about so many petty little matters. You'll gain peace. You'll care so much more about the people around you, knowing that they could die tomorrow, that their life is also not guaranteed. You would just forgive them, tell them just how much you love them, reconcile with them. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed. When you kiss them goodbyes, you don't know if they will wake up in the morning. And don't take that lightly. You never know if that's going to happen. You never know if tomorrow the people you love will still be alive. So just remember that. And this will just turn you into a much more loving person. And thinking about your death will also make you just appreciate life more. Appreciate this present moment more. Like the taste of your food. It will fill you with gratitude that you're alive, that you're here. And you realize that this moment, this present moment is all there is. There is no past, there is no future. No point in worrying, ruminating over the past, clinging on to your memories, your ideas, identifying with them, realizing that there is only now. Who you are right now. And the future doesn't exist also. Like it hasn't happened yet. Now, as an ending, I'd like to read you a quote from Marcus Aurelius. And it goes like this. Think of the life you have lived until now as over and as a dead man. See what's left as a bonus and live it according to nature. Love the hand that fate deals you and play it as your own, for what could be more fitting? I let you think about that quote, reflect on it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're interested, I'm doing free one-on-one calls. You can send me an email and you can ask me any question that you like, any advice that you want. We'll arrange a video call and talk with each other. So you can send me an email. And thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Have a great day. All love towards you and goodbye.